right.
Yeah, you can bring your whole team over.
I'll wave them over. Is it on?
It's on now.
All right. You want to tell you a little bit about Operation Positive Vibes?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I met Brent at the NAS Oceana Air Show with the Blue Angels, which was pretty awesome. He came over and saw us there. We had a few of the vehicles that you see here today. And I appreciate you coming over just to learn a little bit more. Now, since then, we picked up this vehicle right here, which used to be owned by NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal. We call it the Shaq Liner. And what's pretty nice is we're able to take this to the schools and the fair like you see here today to bring a little joy and have conversations about having positivity during tough times. And then this is one of our tools that we use to raise awareness. Plus, it's easy to get in places. This is our custom Harley Davidson bike from Atomac Marine. What's neat about this bike is it lights up. It's pretty cool, pretty loud. Got a 26-inch front wheel, custom bike, and then, hey, we can make things happen. Kind of cool. And then, hey, if we're around, got all kinds of cool little stuff there. Ew. Don't drive with that down the street. Might get in trouble, especially if you're the color of my skin. So I'm just kidding here. We'll turn that back to that. And then over here, we've got the number 43 car that's was signed by Richard Petty. We call it the King. It no longer races on the track, but it's used to raise awareness and for its wins in life. You know, going to children's hospitals, going to military bases. And, you know, we're just trying to get conversations going to let everybody know, like, hey, if you're going through tough times, we've got people on our team that have as well. And they're still here today because they've shared their stories, they've expressed what's going on. Matter of fact, I got a gentleman right here, United States Marine, Leon Finley. He's part of the team, Operation Positive Vibes. What caused you to want to join the team?
My aspect is a part of mental health, coming through suicide prevention, kind of giving an outreach of you know, there's other avenues other than the ultimate end all. Because what really is the reality between it all is it's not an end all. What you just left is a mess behind you of destruction of your family and friends. It does more harm than could ever do good by sticking around because people need us. They need us every day. Richard and I, it's our nephew that committed suicide, took his life, and it's hard on the family. It destroyed the family in a way that we had no idea what it was going to do. But you know, there's other avenues. Man, we'd like to encourage everyone. It's Operation Positive Vibes. The positive vibes. There's so much negative around us that we just want to put it out there that, man, there's other avenues. Just talking to one another, making the awareness, being able to not be ashamed to talk about it. There's so many times we're held down because we did as something negative. It is negative because we don't want it, but we have to be able to talk about it because it's real. And sometimes when something's real to talk about, it hurts the most. But when we start talking about it, that's when healing starts. Richard, man, thank you for sharing with me and having me come in and talk about it.
Heck yeah, man.
And how long y'all been doing this?
So we started this when I got diagnosed in 22, January 23, started raising awareness, created a foundation, and then it's just birthed and changed into Operation Positive Vibes. When my good friend Jared Ashley served in the Navy, he told me about his buddy Ozzy that had committed suicide in 99. And I had known Jared since 2017 and didn't hear about him for years. And now we've got over there, you can probably just scan with your camera, you'll see that race truck there. Inside of that, we have Ozzy's motor from his 83 Scottsdale. We put it in that race truck, and we're currently restoring Ozzy's 83 Scottsdale to travel around the country to have conversations. And we've got this as the battle buddy, so if there's any companies that decide that they want to get on board, like Kicker, when they saw the video of the truck restoration, they decided to become one of our partners, put an interior inside of the 83 Scottsdale, help with the stereo system, and then take it around the world to the biggest car shows to raise awareness and have conversation. And what's not any more fun than race cars, race trucks, motorcycles, shack liner.
Right.
And we're having fun.
Right, definitely.
You know? And you can see over here, you know, we're not glorifying what happened. What we're doing is just trying to have a conversation. And it's causing a lot of conversation. You know, people are coming out, they're talking about their loved ones that they've lost, their friends that they've lost. And you can see the healing as people are getting it off their chest. And knowing that they're not alone. There's other people that are suffering. They're suffering in silence. There's people that have been abused, raped, you know, victims of domestic violence, war, conflict, all kinds of things. And some people, they're just battling their own self, their mental health, and a lot of people don't understand it until they get their own diagnosis, and then they're like, okay, I get it. And you know, being a cancer survivor, you know, number one concern is it going to come back? So you have what they call scan anxiety, and every time something hurts, you're like, oh my gosh, is it back? And so, you know, it didn't help me until I found someone that was just like me and said, hey, you're not alone, I have the same concerns. And I'm like, oh, so there is nothing wrong with me. And that's what we're learning by talking about Ozzy and what he did. It's causing people to talk and say, you know what, I don't want my family to be hurting 25 years later. And that's what we're doing.
Right.
And so,
Y'all are doing an amazing job, and I really appreciate what y'all are doing. I've just recently learned about y'all, so I'm looking forward to seeing y'all's future and
absolutely,
and more, growing more,
yeah,
getting better and better, and helping as many people as you can.
Absolutely. And what y'all are doing with DCS for Disabilities is amazing. Really appreciate you and your team. Y'all are helping us out here, get the vehicles out, get us set up for the fair. You're actually watching the vehicle over here just to make sure nobody's jumping inside and driving off. We appreciate that. And then what y'all are doing over there, using flight simulation to help people, you know, get outside of their home by the power of flight, which is pretty amazing, or learning some new skills, or just reconnecting them back to aircraft that they used to work on. Pretty amazing. So appreciate what y'all are doing. I look forward to doing tons of events with y'all.
All right, man, I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, thanks for taking the time to interview me. Hopefully, if you're watching this right now, you like, follow, and share this with others, and definitely support DCS for Disabilities. They're doing great things, and if you're looking for something to do, get connected with them, and you can figure out how to get into the flight simulator world and get your pilot's license through simulation. So, all right.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.